What's up, guys? It's Solo back with another video. Now today it is officially season 4 in NBA 2K23, and what that means is they have added new dribble moves into the game. So instead of you guys wasting your time and trying out all the dribble moves that they added, I have done that for you. And today I'm going to show you guys which dribble moves are good that they've added and which ones are not good. You know, you're not going to want to use those. And I'm just going to show you guys the best dribble moves in the game for any build in the game. This year there's a lot of different cutoffs. So you know, who is this guy? Okay, he needs to get out of the way. This year, if you're short, you cannot use dribble moves that a lot of the taller players can use, and vice versa. But I got you guys. Also, you guys will notice I'm on next gen for this video, but if you guys are on current gen, the gameplay's the same, so the dribble moves, you know, they're the same. Also, I'm not only going to show you guys the best dribble moves, but I'm also going to give you guys a quick dribble tutorial at the end of the video. If you guys want my advanced dribble tutorial, that link will be in the description. And before some of you guys rush to the comments and point out that I'm level 1, so I didn't test out the dribble moves, that's just cap. I bought all of them and I labbed them in the Gatorade facility. I was practicing a lot. It took me like a couple hours. Now I do this every time a new season drops, so comment below 1 to 10 ranking on the new season. We got the new season rewards and I want you guys to let me know what you think of them. I mean, this is pretty bad. What are we doing here, 2K? What are we doing? I'm not trying to skew anyone's, you know, opinion. I'm just giving mine. This level 20 go-kart, I saw someone got it and they copy and pasted it from 2K22. I put his picture on the screen. Look at the back of this go-kart. I mean, you can see the 2K22 logo. That's just bad. I mean, there is no way that 2K is doing that, but I mean, I guess there is a way because they did it. But that's just ridiculous. I mean, they're literally copy and pasting and not even changing the 2K22 to 2K23 on the go-kart. That's ridiculous. And as we keep scrolling, I mean, there's really nothing here. The jerseys, whatever, that's kind of cool. Sci-fi armor, whatever, season 4 suit. The badge point's a W. But bro, drone, like... Bro, how many times do we need to get a reward that helps us travel faster around the city? Like, it's literally every season. I don't know what 2K's obsession is with traveling fast around the city, but it needs to stop. All right, my bad. I just went on a quick little rant. You know, this is a dribble moves video, but I went on a quick little rant about the new season and the rewards. My bad if that offended anybody. Probably only offended 2K employees. If you guys still haven't, though, make sure to press the red subscribe button and sub it to the channel. We're on the road to 700,000 subscribers, and turn on my post notifications so you guys don't miss a stream or upload. I'm still uploading a lot on Solo 2.0, so if you guys like sports, if you guys like basketball, football, whatever it may be, check out Solo 2.0. The link will be in the description. And without further ado, let me stop wasting your guys' time. Let's jump into the new best dribble moves in the game. Guys, real quick, if you think you're really smart when it comes to sports, then get on Underdog because you can 20x your money just by making 5 picks. So let's say you think Pascal Siakam's going to score a lot. We can scroll down here. You know, it doesn't matter. I'm just going to, you know, click random picks here. But look, on the right, you guys can see up here, 20x if all 5 picks are correct. So let's say I put in $10. Bang, I will win 200 if all of these are correct. Also, the cool thing about Underdog is they have this insurance feature down here. So if I click this, bang, I can still get one wrong, which usually happens. Usually you're pretty close to hitting and you just get one wrong. So you get one wrong and you still get $100. You still get 10x. Also, I have a special offer for you guys. If you click the link in the description and use code SOLO, your first deposit will be doubled. So let's say you deposit $10, it'll give you 20 on the app. You guys can do any sport. You guys see all the sports on the left side. Now is a really fun time, at least for me, because I like doing NFL a lot. So the NFL playoffs, you know, they're going crazy. There's 8 teams left at the time that I'm recording this. So it's getting very entertaining. So I love making picks for football. They also have a lot of drafts. So if you guys like fantasy football, fantasy basketball, whatever, they have daily drafts. Here's the map of eligibility. Unfortunately, not every state can play. But without further ado, let's jump into the best dribble moves in NBA 2K23. Okay, so the first thing that I want to do before I show you guys the dribble moves, because I know people are going to ask me in the comments, is I want to show you guys my settings. And don't skip this part. I'm gonna go quick. Don't worry. But look, here's my settings. I'm going to scroll through them very quickly. You guys want to copy any of these down. Here they are. And the main thing here is controller settings. There's really nothing in settings, but controller settings, you know, my shot meter off. It's more of a jump shot thing. I talk about that more in my jump shot videos. But if we go down here, pro stick function, default, and then make sure pro stick orientation is on absolute. I'll scroll down so you guys can copy down the rest of these. I'm trying to make you guys the best players possible that you can be, so I'm gonna give you guys every tip that I can. So now I'm gonna show you guys the best badges in the game if you guys were unaware what the best badges were. I mean, I show them pretty much every season, but this is the badge setup that I'm running. And yes, I have 2 playmaking badges cored because in season 3 I hit level 40, so I got, you know, the ability to change the core badge thing on the right side. I got this thing, the core badge patterns is actually kind of fire. And basically once you core a badge, you get that badge for free. So if you guys don't know how to core a badge, click A on any badge. You guys can see on the bottom there, the core challenge. Just fill that bar by using the badge a lot, and bang, you can core it and get it for free. Unpluckable, handles for days, and clamp breaker, those are the 3 best badges. And also quick first step, can't forget quick first step. If you guys are on current gen, you can get them right away. But if you're on next gen, there's a tier badge system. You need to put 10 badges in tiers 1 and tier 2 before you can get any in tier 3. So quick first step solid, vice grip's also solid, bailout's good if you're playing 2s or 3s or even 5s, and ankle breaker is also solid. If you're on a build below like 6'4", then you could use mismatch expert because that's a really good badge. Killer combos is overrated, don't use that badge. Hyperdrive is also solid if you have extra badges. Okay, now it is time for the part of the video that I know a lot of you guys clicked on this video for. We have the best drill moves in the game. Okay, so I need you guys to listen to me real quick. Obviously, I reset my drill moves. Normal drill moves are not the best in the game, so if you thought these were the best ones, they're not. Starting off with the dribble style, this season they added the Ja Morant dribble style. You guys can see right there, season 4 release. Also in the bottom left, they have the requirements. So for this, you need a speed of the ball above a 75 and you have to be under 6'10". So if you guys don't meet these requirements, you guys will not be able to use the dribble moves. So you guys gotta pay attention to that, because some people are like, yo, Solo, that dribble move is not appearing for me. Well, that's because you probably don't meet the requirements on your build. But don't worry, I'll try to mention a couple others that are a little easier to get in case you don't meet the requirements. This Ja Morant dribble style is actually pretty good. So if you guys want to use it, you can. But for me, I always like to do the misdirection move, which some of you guys probably don't know what that means. I'll show you at the end of the video once we get into the dribble tutorial. But it's one of my main moves that I do, and it doesn't let me dribble out of it fast. So solely for that reason, I'm going to keep using Michael Jordan. I've been using Michael Jordan pretty much all year. I think it's the best and quickest dribble style in the game. Ja Morant is solid though, but I just wish it would let me dribble quick out of that misdirection. So I'm going to keep using Michael Jordan. Hopping into the signature sizes, we have 2 new ones. We got Michael Jordan season 4 release. You guys can see you need a 70+ ball handle, and we also got Derrick Rose. But for Derrick Rose, you got to be under 6'5". So actually, I'm just going to tell you guys right now, if you are a shorter guard, I'm going to tell you which ones that you should put on. Like Derrick Rose, you can't put that on the taller builds, but let's say if it's good for shorter builds, I'll let you know right now instead of waiting to the end of the video. This new MJ signature size up, it's pretty slow. I would not recommend it. You guys can see it on the right. Like, it's just slow. MJ was not known for dribbling, and they put this in the game. That size up right there is actually pretty clean if you guys were paying attention to that, but it's just a slow signature size up, so I'm not using it. Now this Derrick Rose signature size up, again, you got to be under 6'5", but this one is actually very good. If you guys play 2K22 a lot, you guys know about the left righting, and everybody used the Derrick Rose signature size up in order to do that left right, that quick crossover on 2K22. If you guys remember, that everyone would left right was with this Derrick Rose signature size up, and it's exactly the same in this game. The only difference is we only have 3 stamina boosts this year, so you run out of those every time you make a left right movement. This is a very good signature size. You guys can use it if you want, but on those shorter builds, I'm still using Steve Francis. Steve Francis is just a lot quicker with the left right movement. I don't think it was in 2K22. If it was, then it just wasn't like the same. On shorter builds, I'm going with Steve Francis, and on taller builds on 6'5", I'm going with Tracy McGrady. I've been using that one all year. The new MJ one's just too slow for me, so use Tracy McGrady if you guys can get it. You need an 85+ ball handle though, so if that's too high for you, maybe get De'Aaron Fox if you have 80+, and if that's still too high for you, then get CJ McCollum at 70+. They added one new size of escape package in season 4, which is Stephen Curry. This is the Curry slide. So if you guys have been playing 2K since 2K20, this is the animation that allows you to get the crazy behind the back Curry slide, which I'll show you guys at the end of the right there. He just did it on the right. If you pay attention to the right side of the screen, my player, eventually he's going to do a quick behind the back Curry slide, and I'll show you guys how to do it at the end of the video. Of course, like I said, I think he's about to do it. Right there, that's the Curry slide on the right side of the screen, and this is such a W. But the thing is, you need a 92+ ball handle. If you guys have above a 92+ ball handle, I actually recommend you put this on. And my main builds do not have a 92+ ball handle. They're taller builds, 6'7", 6'9", so they can't get a 92+ ball handle unless I go really low on the wingspan. And because they added this, I'm actually feeling like playing on my 6'2" build that has like a 94 ball handle, because the Curry slide is just that fire. If you can get it, put it on, because on my shorter build, I'm definitely using it. I feel like it just makes the game way more fun. It just adds in like that new aspect. There's really like not many dribble moves like it, like where you can add it to the game and it kind of just really changes up the gameplay. I like how they're adding this in the middle of the year. I think it could change some stuff up. Use this if you can get it. I'm using it on my smaller build, but on my taller builds that have lower ball handle, 80+ ball handle for John Wall, that is going to be the one that I'm using. I also like Kevin Durant. If you guys like that quick step back, where you hold right trigger and then just flick down on the right stick, you guys can use KD. But the John Wall, it just gives such a quick misdirection, which is one of my favorite favorite moves to do. I'll show you guys at the end of the video. Also, I know some crazy dribblers like using Paul George size up escapes. You guys can try that, but I've never liked it. For moving crossovers, we have one new one, which is going to be Zion Williamson. All you need is a 70+ ball handle, so pretty much everybody can get it. And I'm not gonna lie, it's actually pretty solid. The crossover is just a weird move. There's two main things I look at when we talk about a crossover. The first one is when you're running down the court and you just do a crossover. Zion Williamson and also James Harden, those are the two I'm comparing. They both have good running crossovers. That's what I like with the Zion Williamson one. It's pretty smooth. There's a dribble move that I do where you're holding the right trigger, the sprint button, and you just flick up on the right stick and it does a quick crossover. The James Harden one is glitchy, and that's just part of my combos, so I'm gonna keep the James Harden one on. I tried it with the Zion Williamson new crossover and it just was too slow. I'll show you guys at the end of the video what I'm talking about, but keep on the James Harden moving crossover if you guys have been using this all year. For moving behind the backs in season 4, they added one, which is a Luka Doncic, and oh my god, this might be the worst moving behind the back that I have seen in my entire life. I'm not even kidding. If you don't believe me, go put it on right now and just do a behind the back. I mean, why is that moving behind the back that slow? Who knows? I mean, it's Luka Doncic. He is going to be one of the greatest NBA players of all time, but he's really not known for his dribbling, and they really screwed him up with this behind the back. I mean, this thing is terrible. It didn't take a lot of testing for me. I mean, I only had to do like 2 moving behind the backs, and I knew that I was taking this thing off ASAP. The moving behind the back that everybody should be using is Zach LaVine. It only needs a 75+ ball handle, and you just got to be under 6'10", so I'm going to put that on. For moving spins, they added a new spin, which is Kobe Bryant. Now, the thing with moving spins, and you guys can see, I really don't even have a lot of them, because since like 2K19, the best spin has been basic. You know, you don't really have to do too much. It gives you that quick spin back. All these other ones are just kind of crazy, just kind of wild spins that kind of make your player like lose control. But the basic spin, just a simple, smooth spin back that allows you to do exactly what you want with the spin. So I'm gonna put on basic spin. I prefer it. For moving hesitations, they added a new one, which is Larry Bird. Since when have they added Larry Bird dribble moves in 2K? But season 4, we got one. Moving hesitation, Larry Bird. And you guys can see right here, this hesitation, Larry Bird, he's doing like a little hop in pretty much all of the different animations they show. It's like a little hop up, and it's a kind of slow change of pace, which I feel like it could be glitchy. Like, I didn't test it too much. Like, I wasn't gonna sit there with this hesitation for like an hour and test it out, but I was sitting there for like 10 minutes and I was comboing up with it. It's just too slow for me though. I also don't really do moving hesitations, but if you want to try to get glitchy, maybe you could put this on and just, you know, break it out. It's a little hop change of pace, just combo right out of it. But for me, I've actually been using normal moving hesitation all year. I don't know if I'm in the minority with this one. If you guys know any others, put me on, but I don't even do hesitations like that. Like, I really don't, and so I just put on normal. For moving step backs, they actually added 0 new moving step backs in season 4, and I don't know if in my last dribbles video I had on Luka Doncic. All you guys need is an 80+ ball handle, and if you guys can get it, put on Luka Doncic moving step back. This step back is easily the best in the game. It creates so much separation, especially off a spin back. If you can master the spin back into the Luka Doncic step back, it's basically an automatic 3 every single time. Previously, I was using normal because you get the Asta slide, which is a very quick crossover that crabs a lot of defenders. It's really good at 2K22, but now I just like the separation that the Luka step back creates, especially off a spin back, like I said. So put on Luka Doncic if you can get it. If you can't, then just put on normal. The dribble moves are basically the same for shorter builds and taller builds. The only thing I will say is the Stephen Curry size up escape, the new Curry slide. If you have a high ball handle and you can get it, put that on. And also, if you guys want to try the D Rose size up, you can, but I like the Steve Francis. I'm trying to help you guys out as much as possible. So if you guys still haven't, make sure to sub to the channel and comment right now. When did you guys find out about my channel? When did you subscribe to me? Was it back in 2K20 when I blew up? Was it in 21? Was it in 22? Was it in 2K23? Let me know. I'll be going through every single comment. I think I heart like pretty much all my comments. Like, if I don't heart your comment, then I'm basically letting myself down. So go ahead, test it out. Comment below and see if I heart it. I bet I do. If you guys are on Current Gen, you want to find an elevator and go up to it and go to your my court where you can practice dribbling. If you guys are on Next Gen, go to the Gatorade training facility, which if you pull out the map, you guys can travel to this train station and then, you know, just walk up into the Gatorade gym. A lot of people are just going to take the dribble moves and click off the video, but if you guys want to be the best dribbler possible, let me show you a few of the combos that I do that get me open pretty much every single time. So you guys want to walk up, reserve a private court. Once you're up here, find the court that has your name on it, go inside, press the left bumper to take out your ball, and then bang, you can practice dribbling. So the first thing I want to show you guys how to do is that James Harden crossover I was talking about, and that is the reason why I didn't put on the new Zion Williamson crossover. All you do is hold the sprint button and then you just flick up on the right stick. It does that very quick, you know, crossover. It's very explosive, just like that. You can spam it if you want. I never really spam it. I just do it once. And basically I'll do it and then I'll do like a little pullback move, which I'll show you guys how to do in a second, or I'll do it and I'll, you know, just, there's a lot of different combos that I can do out of it. And it's just a quick explosive dribble move that I sometimes start my combos off with. So that's why I kept on the James Harden moving crossover. If you guys want to know how to do this pullback move, all you got to do is, I hold the sprint button for it, but you don't have to. So it's up to you guys. All you have to do is right stick up, left stick down at the same exact time. And if you guys can't get it, I recommend you do right stick, go straight up, and then the left stick, you guys see the balls in my right hand. So I'm going to go diagonally down to the left. So I'm going to kind of favor that left side when I pull down. So right stick will always go up, and then the left stick will go down to the side you want to go to. Just like that. And you guys can spam it once you get the timing down. Now, call me crazy for putting this in a dribble moves video, but one of the most effective things that you guys can do this year, and let me just get my stamina back. One of the most effective things that you guys can do this year is just dribble by being patient. And I'm telling you guys, let's just say that you guys are comboing up, right? It doesn't matter what dribble move you're doing, but you're dribbling in place. You're getting your defender kind of curious or whatever. You dribble over here. Bang, stop right here. Your defender's gonna kind of get confused. After like 2 seconds, just run right by him. I'm telling you. Put on the quick drops off 1 foot dunk package. That is the best dunk package in the game. All you need, I think, is an 80 driving dunk and a 60 vertical. Look, when you're dribbling, you're gonna run to the right. Look, I'm running over. He's gonna close out on you. Bang. And then he's gonna kind of back off into the paint. Then he's gonna run up on you again. Bang, you run by him. It's a mind game. It's literally a mind game. That's all it is, but it works like every single time. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, when you're comboing up, just randomly stopping, it just throws the defender off. And that little stop and go run out like that is just so quick this year. It works almost every time. Another thing that a lot of the best dribblers, a lot of the best guards do is that little walk back move. I'm sure you guys have seen it before. I'm going to do it on the right wing. Ready? So you're dribbling, you're dribbling, you're dribbling. You're going to make it seem like you're going in for a rim run. Bang. You walk back just like that. Easy 3 every time. All you guys want to do is just walk diagonally backwards with the left stick. Literally, that's all it is. When you're dribbling, you just stop, let go of everything, and just diagonally walk backwards with the left stick. You don't want to sprint. You don't want to press your right stick. You don't want to press any other button. It's not straight down on the left stick, but since I'm walking backwards to the right here, it's just down to the right with the right stick. That's all it is. It gets the defender pretty much every single time, and then bang, you have an open 3. If you guys want to know how to do that Luka Doncic step back I was talking about earlier, that creates the most space in the game. It looks just like this. All you got to do is when you're running in a certain direction, hold sprint and just flick down on the right stick. As I mentioned before, off of the spin back, the Luka Doncic step back gets you a 3 pretty much every single time. But this video was mainly to show you guys the dribble move. So if you guys want an advanced dribble tutorial, the link will be in the description. This video would be way too long. If you guys want to know how to do this misdirection move, which is my favorite move in the game to do, you know, look, I'll be dribbling, I do this, run out of it, or, you know, I'll spam it a couple times. It's just a clean move. Your defender never knows which way you're going. And, you know, all my combos are in that dribble tutorial. The spin back off of the, you know, Luka Doncic right after it. Matter of fact, real quick, let me hop on my 6'2" and show you guys the new Curry slide. So now dribbling on shorter builds is a lot different. I like to do this left-right move. So basically, all you want to do is this. You just flick up left or up right with the right stick. And this has to do with the Steve Francis size up that I was telling you guys about earlier. This quick little movement where you can run out of. That was actually slowing it there, but there you go. That's the quick run out. And then with the Steve Francis, I think doing the Curry slide and then running out of it with the Steve Francis is actually... Look at that. Like, I feel like that's pretty fire. Again, the season just came out. I'm a level 1. I really haven't played, but just labbing this, I think this move could be pretty fire. Like Curry slide, bang, run out. There's just so many things you could do, like pull down, misdirection, Curry slide, and then, you know, running out of the Steve Francis really quick like that. I think I'm actually going to start playing on my 6'2" just because they added the Curry slide. You know, I'm kind of interested. How does that work? Does it really make the gameplay way more fun? Probably not, but maybe a little bit. And to do the Curry slide, all you guys got to do is hold the sprint button, so the right trigger or R2 if you guys are on PlayStation, and the right stick just goes diagonally down the direction you want to go. So bottom left with the right stick, just like that. And if you want to go to the other side, bottom right with the right stick, just like that. That's gonna do it for this video. Again, I'm trying to make you guys the best players you can be. Links are in the description. If you guys want to get in on Underdog, click that link, use code SOLO. Sub up to this channel, sub up to the second channel, Solo 2.0. I got a lot of new content on the way on that channel, along with this channel, of course. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to drop a like in the video, subscribe. Guys, the next one. Thanks for
They don't think that I meant it. They didn't know who I was. I had to make sure they know who I am. I was a young and I come up with a whole lot of hits before I was even a man. Always been the hardest artist in every room. They just don't know where I stand.